Ladies and gentlemen, now in today's video, we're going to be having our very first hands-on look at the brand new festival Zeldris. So this man essentially has like an upgraded version of Gotha's Pumpkin Bombs card that also allows him to seal off ultimate moves when upgraded to at least like level 2, but also he's got the single target card that can't crit, but also, deals additional damage equal to half of his base crit damage. But first turn, I think against Assault Melee here, I was just thinking about the play. I think we want to go for a bit more of a control-focused option. And the really good thing about Zeldris is via his commandment and also his unique ability, he gives a fair amount more tankiness to the AM Melee team. So yeah, I think it's going to work out quite well here. And also in comparison to our opponent, we do have ult control, but we can't rush AM Melee's ult here, which is slightly unfortunate. So yeah, that is a little bit of a pain, but let's go for this play here. I think we're going to move this around, and we'll also move Assault Melee card around. Just chuck this one here for now. It'd be nice if we could get the... I don't think actually with that play we're going to get the additional merger, but we can test out Zeldris' ult here. But I think again it's very likely that next turn he's just going to taunt up on like Joel or Esther here. So I think we'll like move around a melee card twice and then use one of them. And then we can just have like a massive turn next. So we should be in an interesting position. Oh, he actually didn't go for that. Okay, we can maybe try and punish for Zeldris' ult here. I mean, it is a Zeldris showcase. So yeah, I think we got a full send here, man. And this is definitely a player as well. So yeah, let's see if we can do it here. Okay, so that's 2-6. We get 58k damage. Let's see the silver damage. So Zeldris, he never crits. But yeah, it looks like with the ult and a couple of cards, man, we've got enough burst to get AM Melee down there, which is really, really good. But again, he's mainly like a support unit for AM Melee for the most part. And also having that additional damage and sniping potential is really, really nice. But 2-6, you know, he's got enough damage to get one unit down, but his ultimate, in comparison to certain other top-tier fast characters, isn't, you know, the crazy god-wiping ultimate of, like, Seatin Meliodas, for example, which just, you know, instantly wins the game. It's just so ridiculously good. But again, the goal of Zeldris is to help your AM Melee actually reach his ultimate. And I think here we'll just go for moving around this for now. Because then we get AM Melee's ult. Probably going to get drained by Zeldris, but as long as he attacks into AM Melee, again, we can get stacks. Because I think Droll's commandment is also in play. So yeah, hopefully he doesn't have a Petrify as well. Unfortunately, we've been a little bit unlucky on drawing additional drain cards. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, I think we should be good here, man. Like that additional... what is it? The additional buffs from AM Melee's ult are going to make us hit really, really hard here. So yeah, at this point, we're just chilling. I probably should have gone for the cleave, actually, here. We are also getting inflicted by Zeldris' commandment on AM Melee. But AM Melee, like, once you get to the ultimate, there's so much overkill that his commandment actually doesn't matter too much. So yeah, that was a really good first match. But anyway, let's move on to our next opponent. All right, there was a little bit of a wait time here. So hopefully we got a player. So we got Goddess Liz, the one Escanor, and Gotha. Might be running alt food as well. So I think let's go for this play, this, and maybe chip down Escanor a little bit. Yeah, I think that's what we go for, just to mitigate damage a bit more. Again, the big thing is ideally if we can make Escanor miscalculate here, he's going to start taking Zeldris' commandment. So yeah, that's really, really good. And if you're not aware, Zeldris' commandment reduces crit chance and crit damage for every single move the opponent makes. So yeah, what's he going for here? Pumpkin Bombs, just to control the ult, and then start chipping away at Melascula. Okay, Melascula, she took like no damage there, dude. That was pretty clutch. Okay, I think if we go for the AM Melee card, we can actually break shield here. We should be fine too, I think. And then I think we just want to go for this card on Zeldris. And then I feel like I just want to move around the Melascula cards just to get what is it, more draw in hand here. But I think this combo of like breaking the shield and then chucking out the 2 ult reduction, it's actually a very strong play. Because again, this takes away all of the ult gauge that all 3 of them have next turn. So yeah, we're in a really good spot. Okay, that's a merger on Gotha, upgrade on Liz. Is there going to be a stun? Okay, stunning on Assault Melee. Makes sense there, dude. We're getting like all of the friggin' all of the Melascula cards this one, man. Okay, I think we'll go... I mean, this is like such a lucky draw in terms of the Melascula stuff. We can get the drain on, what was it? Gotha and Liz. But yeah, his drain is so powerful. Again, it's like a better version of Gotha's Pumpkin Bombs. It has exactly the same ult reduction per rank, but also it locks out ultimate moves, which is what makes it even more crazy for certain characters. But yeah, we got double ulti here, so I'm curious to see what happens. Okay, again, for Pumpkin Bombs. Trying to avoid that AM Melio at all costs. Okay, dude. Yeah, Melascula's doing alright here. And again, every time we get attacked into as well, we also get more stats. But usually by this point, yeah, the 1 Escanor's hitting crazy, crazy hard. I think we'll go for this play, man. We'll see how this turns out for us. I'm a bit worried that we don't have any like massive follow-up right here. But let's see what happens. I think it may just be enough. If we had a 6/6 Zeldris, dude, this play would definitely be enough to work. But yeah, we don't quite trigger the revive, man. If we just had like a few more levels on that Zeldris, that would have been perfect. Oh my god, dude. How many Melascula cards do we want to draw in this match? This is honestly like a little bit nuts. Okay, right. Let's see what happens. Oh, the really good thing about Melascula... I was going to say, the really good thing about Melascula is we healed up like mad, but then we just got 1 shot. So yeah, that wasn't such a good thing. Okay, this could actually be quite interesting, though. Does this also, like, lock out the ult? Actually, I think it just drains. So yeah, I think we go for, like, the full send here. If I put up the Derriere taunt and then slam this down, we should be in a very good position here. I think this means Zeldris should hopefully get Escanor down here. Come on, Zeldris. You got this, bro. You got this. Okay, nice, dude. That was a really good finish. Again, 54. And the thing about Zeldris as well is the damage is like very consistent, very reliable, because he never crits, but he's always going to deal like a massive chunk of damage. So you're not like praying for that, you know, perfect crit. Okay, right. What do we have here? We got a Liz Shield, Gotha, Pumpkin Bombs. Also, the fact... I think Gotha's actually... Is he being heavily affected by Zeldris' commandment? I think he is. I think he should have, like, a fair reduction by this point. I've not seen, like, the grey passive actually show up on the man, but... Hey, I'm not too sure. Right, who do we want to, like, block out here? I think let's just make sure we get the additional drain on Gotha. I'm curious at this point in the match if we can still break shield. Oh no, we're still fine to break it. But then at this point in the match, again, AM Melee is usually very vulnerable to ult rushing. But then with Zeldris' Pumpkin Bombs rollback again, we've got like a really good chance of just coming back and demolishing here. Against Merlin, Gotha, and Liz, there's not like too much they can do to actually kill AM Melee here. So we just need to get like an ult up and also taunt on Derriere. He's stunning the Derriere. Double stunning the Derriere. I don't know why he's double stunning the Derriere. That is a very confusing play. But yeah, let's go for, I think, a melee slam. Let's see if we can still crit, actually. I'm a bit curious as to that. And let's just like chuck off all the melee cards here, man. Again, we do have like a pretty crazy amount of stacks. So yeah, even with Zeldris' commandment, man, just easy one-shot there. And then we're even going to get Gotha or Merlin down. So yeah, he just like slows down the match, gives you that control over the match, so you can actually make a really nice comeback with AM Melee. But yeah, I think we'll just go for 3 Zeldris cards here, and we should be good. Let's test out this damage against Merlin. Right, nice. 30k. Again, 30k off bronze is not bad, man, especially for a very control-focused character. So yeah, that was a pretty good match. I'm not really too sure about that windscreen, man. That was a little bit weird. Yeah, I don't know what really happened there, man. But anyway, let's move on to our next opponent. Alright, so we just had skip ahead like 5 bot matches, but I think we got a player here, man. There was a little bit of a delay. Okay, dude, this is definitely a player. We just about get to go first as well. So yeah, I'm a bit interested to see how this one turns out. I'm just trying to think. I think they've probably got Merlin backline here, but let's just be a little bit safe with Melascula, I think, here. So let's go for... I think we'll go for the suck initially. Then let's get the bombs up. And I think we just, like, attack into Escanor. Get him down a little bit here. But yeah, this should be a bit of an interesting match, man. I'm curious to see how this one shakes up. Okay, nice. That's a good dent in Escanor initially. Okay, that's not too bad in terms of the draw. We can't get Meli's ult. I think he's likely to go for pumpkin bombs anyway. Okay, merger on Escanor. Is he going to be sending out a card turn 1? On that Melascula dude? I don't think he is, actually. I think he's just building stuff up for now. Okay, so yeah, I think next turn, let's go for the cleave on Melee. Let's go for the silver cleave here. Just so that if we get a merger man or an additional draw card, yeah, we can just get a fair bit faster. And let's also tap Escanor down. The Zeldris single target card would be amazing if it also had, like, Infection on top of it. So the opponent couldn't recover any health. Because Escanor, like, he can still bounce back pretty quickly. But again, this is going to, like, reduce the chance of him one-shotting Melascula with his Flood card. So yeah, I'm curious to see if it does work. And again, we've got the rollback as well. So Liz can't get the ulti there. And there are no... We can still potentially be stunned next turn. I think we go for this play regardless. Do you want to break the shield? I don't think there's any need to break the shield here. So yeah, let's just move around this and chuck this here as well. I assume, like, what was it? Melascula is going to die. Okay, he's got 2 gold cards. Let's see, man. Is it actually going to pay off and be enough here? Oh, okay, dude. Okay, nice, dude. Zeldris didn't get crit. We chillin', boys. We chillin'. Oh, no, the big one. Okay, nice, dude. That crit damage reduction of, I think, yeah, 20-30% there, dude. Just, yeah, screwed over Escanor massively. So we should be in a very good position to punish now. I think if we just go for, like, the full send here... And then chuck off this card. Do you want to go for the cleave as well? Actually, I think just to be safe, we go for this. And then cleave. And then single target on melee. And it should, we pray, be enough here, man. Come on, let's see it, man. Let's see it. Okay, nice. That's really, really good. So trigger the revive on Liz there. I think this is probably going to get Escanor down. And are we just going to wipe Liz here as well? Let's go. Come on, man. Come on. Okay, nice. We didn't even need the crit there as well, so that was pretty magical. But yeah, that worked out very, very nicely. That was great, dude. That was awesome. But yeah, then it's just Merlin left, and we're chilling, man. So he's still going to send it here. You know what? I think we go for the big flex in Zeldris finish. Let's chuck off this, go for this, and also the darkness bombs on Zeldris. Nice, bro, nice. Okay, cool. Actually, we can get drained here on Zeldris, in all fairness, man. I'm probably going to go for that next turn. So yeah, that's a bit annoying. We actually might still have enough damage to finish off this match. Oh, not going for that play. Okay, that was a little bit... a little bit peculiar. I think maybe he's interested to see, like, Zeldris as well, because Zeldris is a brand new character. So yeah, fair play to my opponent for being a good sport here, man. but let's go for the single target slice. And there we go. Merlin is down. So yeah, that was a really cool match, man. But anyway, let's move on to our next opponent. All right, so we just had to skip ahead a few bot matches, but I really hope we got a player here, man. We got a Ram, Merlin, and Gotha teams. This one's a little bit interesting. Okay, there's a delay, dude. I'm pretty sure this is a player here. They don't really... They're going to have a hard time, I think. But yeah, I'm interested to see how this turns out. I think we also want to nuke into Merlin here just to get the damage down a bit. But again, there's a fair amount of control on this team. So yeah, I'm not going to write it off just yet. I'm curious to see how this match turns out. But I always enjoy seeing a team like this. Okay, dude, that's really, really good for our play next turn. Depending on what he goes for, actually. But again, that like double merger on AM Melee is so damn clutch there. Okay, so double upgrade on Merlin. Maybe try and one-shot. Oh, no, going for the cleave card there. Okay. So it blocks out my regen. It's not a bad play to go for. But then we can rush AM Melee's ult. We are going to get stunned if we do that. Almost certainly. But I think we need to start putting on the pressure as soon as we possibly can. So yeah, let's go for that, I think. Because then, if we go for this play as well, I think it's unlikely he can rush an ult. But yeah, we'll see what happens there. It's going to be a bit interesting. Also, Lolly Merlin's starting to get affected by, what is it? Zeldris' commandment as well. So it's going to make... Oh, nice, dude. I think that reduction... pretty much save Melascula there, and then I don't think we're going to be able to lifesteal next turn. We can still get the debuffs off there. Actually, I think we rush... Let's start, like, moving towards Zeldris' ult here, I think. Actually, let's go for a Zeldris card and a Melascula card as well. But yeah, we're not going to be able to actually regenerate anything because of the infection. We can reduce Merlin's damage here, so that puts us in an interesting spot. And Melee, Melee's getting a fair bit stacked up at this point. Okay, nice. So yeah, nothing crit there. That's really, really good. Okay, I'm praying, dude. This hopefully shouldn't crit. Fantastic. Yeah, again, Zeldris' commandment is just like butchered her crit chance down quite substantially, and then we can just go for okay, that's a crazy comeback play there. So we just go for the ultimate, this card, and then we'll just slam this off on Gotha. And we should be good. We should be chilling at this point. But yeah, that commandment, dude, just butchered the damage output of Merlin there. And allowed for pretty much the perfect comeback. So opponents forfeit the match. So yeah, overall, I think Zeldris has some really interesting potential. Again, the character himself, like a lot of new units recently are like initially like big flashy numbers, like, you know, absolutely insane, character's broken, but Zeldris is just like a really solid support unit for AM Melee, because he provides additional survivability, additional tankiness, but also has some alright damage for sniping down opponents and also whittling down health pools, while having like amazing ult gauge control as well for the current meta. So yeah, I'm quite impressed by Zeldris initially, man. I think he's a very good additional unit for AM Melee. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you did enjoy today's PvP Zeldris showcase, please do smash that like button, that'd be greatly appreciated. But aside from that, thank you all very much for watching, take care, and I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day.
You are not subscribed to the whale sin of spending? Who decided that? Subscribe now, or enjoy the bitter taste of regret.